Welcome to Mr. V Teaching Math. In this session, we are starting our first geometry lesson. We're going to start with an introduction where we look at some naming conventions. The ways mathematicians have agreed to all name certain shapes and symbols. There might be some variation from place to place, but this is at least the way the textbook series we're working with agrees to name things. If you're in my class, you might want to start taking some notes. I'm going to go through this list of what all these things are and give you their name and also the short form symbols that we use to talk about them. This is a point. In this case, it's point A. In the short form, you would write the capital letter and put a dot over top. This indicates point A. You'll notice it's all capital letters. This is called a line segment. It stops at 2 points. In the short form would be BC with a line over top. This and this, both of these, are a ray. In this case, you would have D with a line over the top with a single arrow. It stops at a point, but this end goes into infinity. It does not end, so it's called a ray with one end point going into infinity. This would also be a ray. But it's short form. This is ray EF. This is a line. Notice the arrows on each end. It goes into infinity in each direction. This is a line. It does not end. The short form will be written like this. Now we have an angle. We'll learn a lot more about angles in a little while. But how is this named? If we want to name it and give it a specific name, we can call this angle IJK. In the short form, angle IJK. Now, the order of the letters does matter. You see, this has to be in the middle. This is the vertex where the two lines meet. That's a vertex right there. That has to be in the middle. However, if I wanted to do it this way and go KJI, that would also be acceptable. As long as the vertex of the angle is still in the middle. This says angle IJK, angle KJI. And that names this angle. And be careful about what naming and classifying are. Classifying is something different. This is naming. I have named it angle IJK. Now we have a triangle. Fairly obvious. It's a triangle. We'll talk a lot more about some of the different other names of polygons we'll be reviewing later. However, how do I name this? What is the name of this triangle? Well, triangle LMN. Now, I happen to have started over here and gone around, but I could have gone the other way. As long as you start at one spot and go around in order.